What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will speak about Jurgen Klopp and his future, because his agent came out and spoke exclusively on what he can do and for his client, and also what Jurgen Klopp's plans are for Liverpool. Will he leave Liverpool in the summer even if we finish outside of the top 4 or not? So in this video I will reveal that to you guys, and also Jamie Carragher made some interesting predictions regarding Liverpool's top 4 hopes. So lots of new Liverpool news related content in this video. So if you are excited about that, leave a like, and I'm such in a good mood because finally Liverpool are, it looks like, back in the top 4 race after a lot of teams around Liverpool losing on the weekend or drawing. Liverpool took full advantage with a win against Wolves, and the Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp's agent said that Jurgen Klopp's work at Liverpool is not finished. So let's exactly listen to what the agent has said. There is no back door open because Jurgen still has a 3-year contract with Liverpool. He made this very clear so that there will be no room for speculation. So Jurgen Klopp is not looking to take the Germany job. It was revealed earlier that Joachim Löw will leave Germany at the end of Euro 2020, which will be played this summer. And after that, many newspapers and many Liverpool fans were linking Jurgen Klopp with the Liverpool job, with the Germany job as well. And yes, Liverpool are in probably their worst run under Jurgen Klopp in his 5 years as a Liverpool manager. But I think that's because of injuries and loss of form and the pandemic, no fans in the stadium, and a whole host of other issues that basically just piled onto each other, resulted in Liverpool losing a lot of games at home. And I think now that Fabinho is back in midfield, Liverpool will bounce back. And Jurgen Klopp said, "No, I will not be available as a potential coach of the German national team in the summer or after the summer. I have 3 years left at Liverpool. It's a simple situation. You sign a contract and you try to stick to that. That's what I did at Mainz, that's what I did at Dortmund, and that's what I will do at Liverpool." So Liverpool fans can calm down and relax. Jurgen Klopp is not leaving to take over as the Germany manager anytime soon, and that's really, really awesome news. I'm so happy because Jurgen Klopp, I think, is the modern day Bill Shankly. He's absolutely legendary when it comes to Liverpool managers. One of the best Liverpool managers of all time. And I think he is here to stay for a long, long time. And Jamie Carragher also made some predictions regarding Liverpool and whether we will make the top 4 or not. He said, "This has been a freak season and other teams, they have lost a lot of games as well. At this moment, I still believe Liverpool will miss out on the top 4, Carragher said. However, they need to make teams like Leicester and Chelsea nervous and see what they can do. With 4 or 5 games to go, they need to be in a position where they can jump on any mistakes the teams above them make. I am absolutely convinced that Jurgen can do it." As I say that as a Liverpool fan and as his friend. The Liverpool, Nuri Sahin, the former Dortmund player who used to work with Jurgen Klopp, said that Liverpool will be in the top 4 in the league, and they are still going in the Champions League as well. He said, "I'm not a fan of excuses, I don't even want to use them, but Jurgen certainly isn't either. But Liverpool's struggles have been mainly because of injuries, for example, but at Liverpool you have to look carefully when such an important axis is broken up, as is the case with Liverpool. That speaks for itself. Jurgen had to change the centre-back partnership 19 on 20 times. That says a lot about a team." Jamie Carragher also said that credit must also go to the young centre-back pairing, Ozan Kabak and Nat Phillips. The last 3 games in which they have started together, Liverpool have won and kept a clean sheet. Both players made a joint high 6 clearances against Wolves, Kabak making 3 interceptions. Phillips also blocked 3 times, and they covered one another when they needed to keep Wolves at bay. Are they the long-term solution for Van Dijk, Gomez and Matip? Of course not, but they are improving with every game. Were there in every moment? Absolutely, with Alisson looking a little bit short on confidence, but it is another big 3 points for Liverpool, and now they have a 3-week break before they play Arsenal. You could give Jurgen Klopp much needed time on the training ground to help Liverpool end a turbulent season strongly. And I mean, everything is still open for Liverpool in terms of the top 4, in terms of going to the Champions League semi-finals. If we get a good draw, we can go in the Champions League semi-finals, and then anything can happen really. And John Barnes also said that if Jurgen Klopp stays at Liverpool for the next 3 years, then he is sure that Liverpool will win another Premier League title with Jurgen Klopp. This is what he said. If he's still there next season, he will definitely be challenging Man City for the title. His contract runs out until in 2024, so we still have 3 or more years of Klopp in the Premier League for him to have the chance of winning another Premier League title for Liverpool. And I'm sure that Jurgen Klopp is hungry for one more title or one more Champions League. I think he needs to win at least one more of those big titles for him to really call this Liverpool tenure a very, very successful one. Also, John Barnes said Liverpool fans won't be worried about rumors of Jurgen Klopp going for the Germany job in the summer after the Euros. The manager has already said he has no interest in it, so we must take his word for it. Maybe it will happen at the end of his contract, or maybe at the end of next season, but what's for sure is Klopp will not want to leave Liverpool under these circumstances, even if next season the team puts up a better challenge and don't win anything. I don't think that he feels that as things aren't going well, he has to leave the club. The manager will feel he has unfinished business even if he wanted to leave, because you wouldn't want to go under these circumstances and leave the club in a little bit of a limbo or turmoil. And I think that's a very, very good assessment by John Barnes. And Alisson also gave a very, very interesting interview about Liverpool. He said, life is about fighting for your dreams. You might change a dream or update it, but you must keep fighting for what makes you happy in football. Winning trophies is the main goal. Now I know the feeling of winning a Champions League final, and I want to feel it again and again. You never know what will happen in football. That's one of the reasons why this sport is loved by almost everyone. Unfortunately, we lost one of our key players in Virgil van Dijk last October. It wouldn't be easy for any team to lose such a big player because he's the world's best defender. But our substitutes have been doing a great job. That's maybe our main quality. We don't just depend on one guy. When it comes to motivating the players, Jurgen Klopp is a specialist, Alisson continued. He always finds the right words to give us more confidence before matches. You know, he has a genuine passion for the game. We can all see how much he believes in his plan and how confident he is in the players. It's not only him, actually. Klopp has a great staff with him, and everybody is vital to keep everyone else motivated. I'm convinced that we are on the right track to achieve our goals because the squad understands the need to fight not only for yourself but for each other, for the manager, for the fans. We are together and depend on each other. That's our mentality at Liverpool. And I think now Liverpool are on an upward trajectory, so let's hope that more and more injured players will come back and Liverpool will finish the season very, very strongly. Diogo Jota also reflected on a very, very special goal against his former side. He said, we are in poor form, so we need to change that. Today was a good game and we did our job. We got the win. It's a special game. I worked here at Wolves for over 3 years. I know almost everyone in that dressing room. I just wish the fans could be here to make it even more special. The goal meant a lot and it helped the team I represent now. It was really, really important today. The break comes not in a good moment. We had 2 wins, 2 clean sheets, so we could have built some momentum. It was really, really important to score. As a striker, I always want to be involved in goals. I had opportunities I didn't take in the Champions League. It's a good feeling to be back on the score sheet. If we play the way we have here, I think we have a chance of the top 4. And I think Jota will help that massively to get for Liverpool to have a chance at top 4. Sadio Mane also was very honest in an interview saying, as a professional footballer, it is not easy when you are used to winning every single game like we were used to last year, and now suddenly we are losing a lot. At times it was tough, but not like it is now, which is a really complicated time, but we are more experienced now and we know how to deal with things. You just have to stick together and be as positive as you can. Being in the top 4 right now is our main target, but to win the Champions League is also our main target. It won't be easy because we are going to face the best teams in Europe, but we are here to beat the best in the world and we will do everything possible to go for it and to win the Champions League. And right now on current form, you wouldn't bet on Liverpool winning the Champions League, but Liverpool have the team to do it. If our defense performs how we performed against Leipzig and against Wolves, and really we get this partnership going of Kabak and Nathaniel Phillips. You know, of course, big teams like Bayern, Man City would fancy their chances against this defense, but Fabinho can shield them, and hopefully Henderson will be back before the Champions League semi-finals. Hopefully Liverpool get there, and then who knows, maybe we can do it. And Shaqiri also gave an interesting interview saying everybody knows how our Liverpool fans are when they push us. Everybody knows how many games we have managed to come back in if we can see the goal. I know there are many games where you can see that, many examples. Of course, we miss the fans a lot. For the smaller teams, it is easier to come to Anfield with no fans. There is no pressure on them. You can see that in many ways and in many games. The smaller teams have more of a chance, and that's the main reason I think why Liverpool lost so many games at home. Of course, apart from the injuries as well. Mohamed El Neni, the Arsenal player, also hailed Mohamed Salah as right now the current best African footballer. He said Mohamed Salah is a legend now in Egypt and he's still playing. We know that legends are usually when they finish their careers, but when they are still playing and people look at you as a legend, this is something big. He's a really good guy. Toure, because he's a midfielder, I know what he's doing and I know how it's different because it's more difficult than a striker. Strikers get the chance to score all the time and midfielders have to do so many things. But of course I go for Mo Salah as the best African player. And also, what do you guys think about Sevilla reportedly wanting to sign Takumi Minamino, and they are preparing a £10 million offer for Minamino? As Spanish outlet Fichajes are reporting, Sevilla are looking to take advantage of Minamino's situation at Liverpool and they are ready to pounce on him at the end of the season. The report claims that Sevilla are willing to pay around £10 million for Minamino, as the Sevilla manager Lopetegui rates him highly. And Minamino had a good start to his loan spell at Southampton with 1 goal in 2 appearances, but recently he has been struggling a little bit in front of goal. He scored 2 goals for Southampton after he moved there on loan, and this is what the Southampton manager Ralph Hasenhüttl said. It is difficult for Minamino now because the team is not in the best shape. He always shows his quality on the ball, but he did not have the biggest impact on the game recently, and this is why I chose to substitute him and bring a fresh player on for him. We must have a look. I'm happy that he's here. He has scored 2 important goals for us so far, and hopefully he does that a few more times. So he made a positive start, but now because Southampton are in such a bad form, he's basically faded into a pretty bad Southampton side right now. They have taken just 1 win from their past 12 Premier League games, and that was against rock bottom Sheffield United. And that run basically started at the turn of the year. Just like Liverpool were on a bad run, Southampton are on a bad run as well. They conceded 9 goals against Man United, lost 9-0. They conceded 5 against Man City, lost 5-2. Those have been the 2 of the poorest performances, but I really hope that Minamino can turn his form around, and I don't want Liverpool to sell him. Frankly, I think he should be a really good squad player next season, who comes on sometimes in games and changes things, and I would give him a full season and playing regularly in place of Divock Origi next season, just to see whether Minamino is good enough long term for Liverpool. And that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.